Here with men's hockey coach Bill Moore. Coach, great weekend for you in the conference openers last weekend. You get the shootout win on Saturday and then a tough 3-2 loss on Sunday. But really, from a performance standpoint, you guys played extremely well.
We did, and I'm very excited. I think, you take a lineup like we have right now with 15 freshmen on the varsity, and you're playing against a team like St. Thomas that has 6 Division I transfers and only 1 freshman on their team. For us to compete as hard as we did in the opening of the season, I'm very, very excited for January and February to come when these kids learn a little bit more and get out of that freshman role. The shootout win on Saturday was very exciting. It was a blast. It was the first shootout we've ever been in. And then Sunday, they score with 2.5 minutes on a fluke goal that went off of somebody's butt or leg or whatever. I don't even know how it went in, but we were that close to be in an overtime game on Sunday as well. So I'm very excited with the effort level, very excited with the attitude, very excited with where we're at right now, but we've got a long way to go too.
Talk a little bit about the mentality of this team. We've talked off camera. You look at that Saturday game, you're up 2-0. St. Thomas comes back, steals all the momentum, and ties it 2-2. You regain the lead 3-2. They come back and tie it again. Rather than kind of hanging your heads or feeling down after being up 2-0 and then being tied, your guys just kept on battling.
Absolutely, and we've had great leadership so far from Marksy and from Jed and Mike Walter when he can be there. Obviously, Mike's injured right now, but they didn't allow anyone to get down, and the new guys don't know any different, so they just do what they're told, and it worked out very well. I mean, it could have been a panic situation when we make a huge mistake on Saturday and give up that third goal with a couple minutes left in the game, but we didn't quit, we didn't panic, we didn't do anything poorly, and kept battling, had great opportunities in the overtime, and ended up winning an exciting shootout.
Step out of conference play now, but the road doesn't get any easier. You've got Superior and Stevens Point this weekend. Stevens Point, another nationally ranked team. Because you go conference games and then non-conference, does it matter, or do you just approach every game the same way?
No, it does matter. I think that one of the things we're going to do this weekend is try to implement some new systems, things that we want to implement throughout the season, but it gives us that opportunity to do it in a non-conference environment so that we can see exactly how they work. We're going to put in a couple new things, do some new things with the power play. So I like it right now. It gives us the opportunity to put some things in that we might not feel comfortable putting in right away again if we were playing St. John's this weekend.
We haven't ever got to touch on a shootout before because last weekend's game on Saturday is the first time you have done it. As a coach, how do you decide on the 3 players that you picked for the shootout, and do you even think about that during the game?
Absolutely. In fact, we talked about it between the second and third period so that we had a pretty good idea of who we wanted to shoot in what order. Actually, the order doesn't matter to me. I leave that up to the kids, whoever's feeling it, but we know who we want to shoot, and we were prepared to go through 6 rounds. I think after 6 rounds, it would have been a who's next type setup. But we definitely had that discussion between the second and third period, and it was very exciting. It's something the kids do all the time in junior hockey. So to bring it to the college game, I think the fans enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. Obviously, it's easier to enjoy it when you win it. But there's nothing to lose in a shootout because you're guaranteed at least your tie point.
You got to tip a cat to Jonathan Elliott. He got the goal, and then really to Phil Heinley. He shut the Tommies down in their 3 shots for you guys to win 1-0. You get to savor that a little bit, but like I said, now you've got to kind of focus on 2 very talented non-conference opponents in Superior and Stevens Point. Aside from putting in the new systems, what's going to be the key for you this weekend?
Getting some new guys that haven't gotten into games an opportunity to play. I think right now what we've got to find is a second scoring line. Most of our offense has come either from our first line or from our power play. And fortunately for us right now, power play is going all right, and our penalty kill is doing extremely well. So that puts us in a good scenario. But we need to find groups that will put more pucks in the net so that we can take some of the pressure off of our first line and give us more balance in our scoring.
2 big non-conference games this weekend, UW Superior and Stevens Point. Both games at 7 o'clock and both on the road. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you very kindly.